and see you there. Alright, so if you're like me, you probably missed out on every single thing that Comic-Con dropped yesterday. I had a fucking life, I had a good chest day yesterday, I went to the gym, I had a good day yesterday. I didn't really want to sit through all the announcements of DC, Marvel, sweaty nerds this, sweaty nerds that. I didn't really want to sit through all that. So you know what I did? I woke up today and just looked at them. I looked at all the stuff and I was like, okay, let's talk about them, because probably like you and me, you missed a lot of shit, so let's go through that. So here's all the announcements that Marvel and DC said yesterday at Comic-Con. Fucking nerd hemisphere of the world. I'm gonna put some time codes so you know if it's Marvel, if it's DC, all kind of stuff, because I know some of you are like, oh, I only want to see Marvel stuff, I only want to see DC stuff, so fuck that. I'll let you know everything of the time codes of when it's gonna start, when it's gonna end. But let's go ahead and start with DC. If you're a DC fan, you know depression like the back of your fucking hand, bro. It's year after year. For DC, we got a new trailer for Shazam 2, Fury of the Gods, and then another Black Adam trailer. They kind of go hand in hand, so I see where they kind of did that, but that's about it. That's all we got for DC. You know, a lot of fucking nerds here and there were expecting Henry Cavill to show up. Didn't get that. They were expecting us to get a Blue Beetle stuff, a Joker 2 stuff, a Batman 2 stuff, even fucking Batgirl stuff. Didn't get any of that. We did get, like I said, Black Adam trailer and a Shazam Fury of the Gods trailer. That's about it. That's all DC was there. That fucking sucks, man. I mean, I was expecting something else. There were so many rumors, and I thought that Henry Cavill was going to show up, and they were finally give DC a chance. Finally give DC the chance to revital themselves, you know, rebound. I mean, there was this whole talk like a week or two ago that DC's back. DC's coming over Marvel. This is what's going to happen. Did that happen? Fuck no. Didn't happen. I'll get into it later whenever we go over the Marvel stuff, but I mean, obviously I think Marvel won this Comic-Con. I mean, DC, like I said, we got two things. Black Adam, Shazam 2. We got a couple little animation stuff here and there. Teen Titans Go, that Sandman trailer bullshit they're making on Netflix. You know, a couple stuff here and there, but overall, nothing. I thought this was going to be I thought DC was going to win this Comic-Con. I swear to God, I thought they were going to come in, firing, boom, Batgirl. Boom, Blue Beetle, Henry Cavill shows up, announce this, announce that, but no. I will say, I'm glad that they're a little restrained, because they did learn from the past. In the past Comic-Cons, what they've done, remember they had that whole, like, 10-year span of movies that they were going to do? A Cyborg movie, a Flash movie in like 2018. You know, all those movies that they announced, a New Gods movie, all that, and it just didn't come. So I'm glad that we got, at least the stuff we got, we know is going to come out. Like, we know we're going to see a Shazam 2. We know we're going to see a Black Adam movie. At least they didn't announce stuff for like 2025, and it just never comes out. You know what I mean? So I kind of am glad in that aspect, but in another aspect, fucking sucks. Like, we didn't get anything. I woke up expected to see Henry Cavill's here, this, that, and nothing. We got Dwayne The Rock Johnson in a onesie with his bulge sticking out, and that's about it. That was the highlight for DC yesterday. No Superman, no Batgirl, no Batman 2, no Joker 2, no Blue Beetle, nothing. Just a Shazam trailer and a Black Adam trailer. That's about it. It's all DC really had to offer. Did they win it? No. Now, this is where the meat comes. Let's talk about Marvel. I got a lot of shit wrote down over here from Marvel. First off with the movies. Wakanda Forever trailer. That comes out in like November, some fucking time in like a couple months. That looked pretty good. Obviously, they're going to do a lot of stuff with, unfortunately, Chadwick Boseman not being there. Maybe they'll bring Michael B. Jordan in. It's going to be Shuri, Namor, all kind of cool stuff coming. You know, it's going to be a very emotional movie. I mean, I'm not going to cry about it, but it's going to be a very emotional movie because of Chadwick. I 100% agree with that. It might be the most emotional one MCU has in a while. And they also said that Wakanda Forever is going to be the last Phase 4 movie. But initially, the last Phase 4 movie was going to be Fantastic Four. But obviously, that shit didn't come. So, you know, that's okay. We'll get into how I feel about that. But the big thing from yesterday is that they finally announced Avengers 5 and 6. It's going to be Avengers Secret War and then Avengers Kang Dynasty. Is that what it is? Yeah, Avengers Kang Dynasty. I mean, we know Kang's going to be, I guess they finally let us know that Kang is going to be the big bad because he's going to be in Ant-Man Quantumanium. He's going to be built up, I'm sure, maybe with Doctor Doom, maybe with something like that. He is the big bad, I believe. He's the big bad going forward in this multiverse saga. Talking about the multiverse saga, that's such a fucking corny name. I mean, like, we know that all you're going to talk about in the saga is multiverse stuff because you did Spider-Man No Way Home, Doctor Strange, but it's like, multiverse saga? Wow, you really got, like really. Man, look at that shit. Look at that. Anyway, I don't know how I feel about that because Avengers, because they're supposed to come out in the same year. I think they both said 2025. two Avengers film in the same year. I guess if they're like hand in hand where they lose and then they come back and, you know, win again. But it's like, why have the title of Avengers Secret Wars to be like a build-up film? In the comics, Avengers Secret Wars is this whole drawn out thing. It's just like, it's big here and there. It's multiple years of comics issues, all kind of stuff. And if they're going to rush it for a, you know, just to build into another movie, I don't know. I might be in the minority. I don't know how I feel about that. Yes, I want it to be in 2025. People see Secret Wars and instantly think it's going to be a banger. I mean, I see Secret Wars and I see 2025 and like, damn, they're going to rush all these movies just to get in that. Because if you look at the Phase 5 and the end of Phase 4, none of those movies kind of like connect to each other. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, there's going to be, unless there's build up in each post-credit scene of this, that, and building up to that, I don't know how they would do that. And then to name it Secret Wars, I mean, listen, I mean, movies haven't came out. We just got a fucking title, but I'm just giving my general opinions on that because that's kind of whack. We're gonna have two. When have we ever had two Avengers films in the same year? We had Civil War in 2016, which was kind of an Avengers film, and then Age of Ultron in 2014. So it's like a year break, and then Endgame, and then Infinity War to Endgame. But it's like, when I think Avengers film, I'm thinking like a big budget. This is going to be led up for like a year, 2 years. This is what building up means. If they're going to start making Avengers films like solo movie projects where it's like, it's kind of self-contained, I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that could be happening, but I don't know. It just is so weird. Nobody's talking about it. I haven't seen anybody question why they're doing two Avengers films in the same fucking year. And not even the same year, but 2025. 2025 is 3 years away. How many movies are they going to be pumping out, shows pumping out in 2025? That's 3 years. I mean, I guess if they do 10 movies a year, 10 movies, 10 shows a year, yeah, that's enough time. But goddamn, like, where is the fatigue in that? That's another point. I'm glad that we finally got a confirmation for Secret Wars, though. I'm glad we finally got a confirmation that Kang is the new big bad. I am glad for that. I think that's going to be like insane. That's a really big plus. And like I said, Wakanda Forever, that is the next movie. It is going to be the end of Phase 4, so that's cool. At least we know that there is an end. And then it's so weird because then another thing is that Fantastic Four or Phase 5 is like a year span. They already mapped out Phase 6, but Phase 5 is a year. Remember when Phase 1, 2, and 3 were spanned over 10 years, like 3 phases in 10 years? This might just because of my, like, how I grew up, like, watching the Avengers films and the Marvel films. A phase should build up to an Avengers film. A phase should be a lot of movies building up, you know, setting up new characters, and that's what they are doing. I understand that's what they're doing with shows, you know, She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, Moon Knight, all these new characters being introduced. But, you know, you gotta build time to feel for those characters. It just, I don't know. It feels a little rushed to me. Hey, I guess it's better than DC. I guess pumping stuff out is better than not pumping anything out. But anyway, another big announcement. Daredevil's back, baby. He's going to be in the She-Hulk show. I mean, I guess we need a reason to watch the She-Hulk show. I know I wasn't going to watch it just like I didn't watch Miss Marvel if anything new wasn't going to be in it because they're messing up Thor's character. You know, you got Wong over here. You got Abomination. You got a couple cool stuff, but they finally confirmed Daredevil is going to be in She-Hulk and he is going to get his own show, Daredevil Born Again, or something again born. I forget. It's a comic name, and they did it. Even though they did it in season 3, I feel like it's just a play on words. Yeah. But anyway, we're getting a Daredevil show. It's going to be 18 episodes. Fuck yes. Maybe that's a W if they have the right story writers. But yeah, I'm glad that they came out and said this is going to be 18 episodes. This isn't the 6-episode bullshit you're used to. I'm glad they did that. That would have been a shit show if they said, oh, it's a 6-episode miniseries. That would have been a fucking shit show. I would have been pissed. Other stuff, they announced that there's going to be a Marvel Zombie show, a couple of animation stuff. Nope, I don't really care about animation. I'll watch What If. I liked What If, but I mean, they're going to do a Marvel Zombie show. It's going to be TVMA, so like a little R-rated, which is cool. I like that. They also doing that Spider-Man freshman show. I don't know if y'all saw that, but Osborn's going to be in it, and he's got the waves. That's fucking crazy. He's got the waves, man. Dripfo. William Dripfo. You know William Dripfo. I know William Dripfo, you know William Dripfo, but he's got the waves. A couple announcements that I expected to happen that didn't happen. Fantastic Four. We could have at least got a casting for that. I think we got a release date, but we could have at least got a casting. I feel like that would have been easy, unless they don't have a casting. Again, we could have got a casting for X-Men. Unless they don't have a casting, why would... I know there is D23, another big fucking nerd fest coming up in a couple weeks, or like a month or something, and they're probably going to announce more stuff there. But, you know, maybe they didn't want to put all the cookies on the table for Ned to eat or something like that, but who knows. A lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff for Marvel. I hate using the argument quality over quantity, because some of this stuff does look quality. Wakanda Forever looks like they're going to take that movie serious. That movie's, it's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be jokey. I think it's going to be a serious tale of Wakanda and, you know, Chadwick Boseman and stuff. That looks serious. That looks like a quality movie. Avengers 5 and 6, maybe they could be a little rushed. Maybe they could be a little this and that, but they're still Avengers films. They're still going to be great CGI. Hopefully, great story, great build up. I mean, it's an Avengers film. How bad can you mess up an Avengers film? You know what I mean? Daredevil's coming back. She-Hulk, a lot of quality stuff, quality and quantity. There's a lot of shit that they announced, and you know, when you look at DC announcing 2 things, it's just like, oh, would you rather have 10 products and 8 of them be good, or would you rather have 2 products and 2 of them be good? It's like, it's a balance, man. It's like, I mean, y'all don't know this. It's like trying to decipher girls. It's like, you know, it's like a chart scale. You don't know about chart scales. But anyway, Marvel and DC both announced a lot of shit, man. A lot of stuff to cover. A lot of nerd debates going to happen on the internet. The only thing I really was excited for was definitely Daredevil. That's the character that I want to see brought into justice and brought more. Obviously, he's probably going to be connecting with Spider-Man, you know, sometime in the future. Again, She-Hulk stuff. There's a lot of stuff in the works, and I'm a fan, man. I'm not gonna say I'm hating. I mean, obviously you got the nerds that are fucking geeking out over this shit. Oh my god, like all that kind of stuff. That's annoying. But I mean, I think it's gonna be good. I think if you're a DC fan, it's the same trope. If you like, nothing's changed after this Comic-Con as far as the DC and Marvel struggle ties. DC fans are still in pain. Marvel fans are still getting fucking overfed. So there's your recap. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot, you know. Well, with Comic-Con and stuff like that, they just announce that stuff because they're there for a panel. But they could announce anything like tomorrow, you know what I mean? So it's just like, here's a recap, here you go. Guys, if y'all want me to do more of these videos, here it is. Let me know all your questions, comments. Let me know what y'all think. I mean, is the quality over quantity debate real? Do we think that DC should be starting to announce more? Do we think that DC should just stick to what they know is going to work? Black Adam, Shazam 2, should they stick to that stuff? And then on the other hand, should Marvel cut back? Should they try and go more to centralized stuff? Get rid of Disney Plus shows, get rid of shows, just stick to centralized movies and stop doing stuff like that. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. If you did go to Comic-Con, use these. They're free. Well, they're not free, but whenever you factor in the smell of your fucking pit stains and using these, it's almost like you're not spending any money, because you fucking should do this anyway. I said that you guys weren't ready. I think you guys might be ready. Bath soap. Use your bath soap. Body wash. Body wash. You wash the pits. You wash this pit. You wash under your gooch. You wash everywhere. This is what you need. If you went to Comic-Con, use this shit. It will help you. You will not smell that bad anymore. I swear. That's going to be it. Like I said, all the stuff from Marvel, DC, on Comic-Con San Diego. That's going to be it, guys. Hopefully, you'll have a good day.